my name is Christy and this is the Lesson 18 worksheet for YLOC. So the first worksheet asks us to fill in the blank with greater than, less than, or equal to. So if we look at number 1, we have the two numbers number 2 and number 3. And so we know that number 2 is a smaller number, which means that the smaller side of the arrow will be pointing towards the 2 because it is a smaller number. Or you can think of it as an alligator. So the alligator wants to eat the bigger number. Oh, that's the wrong side. The alligator wants to eat the bigger number, so it's facing towards the 3. Okay, so let's try number 2. 50 is a greater number, which means that the alligator would want to eat the bigger number, which is 50. Or you can think of it as a Pac-Man eating the bigger number. So 16 and 65. 65 is the greater number, so the Pac-Man would want to eat the 65. And 100 and 100. So these are the same numbers, which means that these numbers are equal to each other. So the answer would be equal to 59 and 47. 59 is a greater number, so the Pac-Man would eat the 59 rather than the 47. So that's how you solve all of the other ones. Okay, the second worksheet asks us to divide. So division is like multiplication. So basically you can think of it as 15 divided into 5. So let's say we have 15 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we have to divide them into 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've divided them into 5 groups, and in each group there's 3 circles, which means that the answer would be 3. For bigger numbers, it's just easier to memorize, or you can do a long division. So let's say we have 45 divided by 5. How many times does 5 go into 4? 0 times, right? So you put a 0 right here. 5 times 0 is 0. 4 minus 0 is 4. And then you bring down the 5. So 5, how many times does 5 go into 45? 9. 5 times 9 is 45. So the 9 goes above the 5. 5 times 9, 45 exactly. And you get a remainder of 0, which means that the answer to 45 divided by 5 is 9. Okay, 18 divided by 6. Let's do circles again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you have 18 circles and you want to divide them into 6 groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 circles in each group, which means that the answer would be 3. Same goes for the rest. 25 divided by 5 would have been 5. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 50 divided by 2 is 25. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 28 divided by 2 is 14. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 7 times 4, I believe. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 5 times 6 is 30. 190. 72 divided by 8. Let me see. 72 divided by 8 would... 72 divided by 8 is 9. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 100 divided by 10 is 10. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 24 divided by 2, 12, 10, and 2. So these are the answers. You can check your answers, and then so basically you would solve them like how I solved these 3 problems over here. Okay, next is multiplication. It's exactly like division, but like it's like the backwards version. So 3 times 3, 3 groups of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 groups with 3 circles in each, and we count the total amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we get your answer, which is 9. 8 times 9. So we'll do long multiplication for this. 9 times 8. Actually, long multiplication for single digit numbers is the same thing as just thinking of it in your head. So 9 times 8 would be 72. So 72. 8 times 2, 2 groups of 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 groups of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's a total of 16 circles, which means that the answer would be 16. 4 times 10 is 40, 5 times 7 is 35, 5 times 2 is 10, 6 times 3 is 18, 36, 15, 18, 24, 20, 30, 14, 27, 24, 20, 98, and 48. Okay, moving on. Word problem. Susie has 20 hairpins. She gives 6 away to her friends, loses 2, and buys 7 more. How many hairpins does she have now? So she has 20 hairpins, and she gives 6 away. So minus 6. Change this to a 10 by bringing over a 1 from the 2. 10 minus 6 is 4. 1 minus nothing is 1. So she has 14. But then she loses 2 more. So 14 minus 2 is 12. And she buys 7 more. 12 plus 7. So 7 plus 2 is 9. 1 plus nothing is 1. So she has a total of 19 hairpins now. Okay, number 2. There are a total of 50 states in the United States. Johnny has been to 29 of them. How many states has he not been to yet? So there's 50 states in total, and he's been to 29. So 50 minus 29. So the 0 turns into a 10 by bringing over a 10 from the 5. So the 5 becomes a 4. 10 minus 9 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. So he hasn't been to 21 states. Number 3. Mark buys 4 watermelons from the market in which he cuts into 15 slices each. How many slices of watermelon does Mark have? So he has a total of 4 watermelons that he cuts into 15 slices. So this would be a multiplication equation. 15 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 1 times 4 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. So he has 60 slices of watermelon. 60 slices. Number 4. Jessie has 30 mochi bites and shares it evenly among her 5 friends. How many mochi bites does each friend get? So we would do 30 divided by 5. How many times does 5 go into 30? 5 times 6 is 30, so 5 times 6. No remainders. The answer is 6 mochi bites each. Okay, last question. Dean has 23 ornaments to hang on the tree. He hangs 9 of them and accidentally drops 4. He takes a small break, then hangs the rest of the ornaments. How many ornaments are on the tree? So he has 23 ornaments. And he hangs 9 of them, so 23, and he hangs 9 of them. So, okay, that's actually, you don't really need to think of that, so you can ignore this part. And the only important part is he drops 4 out of the 23 ornaments that he has. So 23 minus 4, the 3 changes into a 13 by bringing over a 10 from the 2, so the 2 becomes a 1. 13 minus 4 is 9, 1 minus nothing is 1. So he has a total of 19 ornaments that he hasn't dropped, in which he all hangs them on a tree, which means that there are now 19 ornaments on the tree. So those were all of the questions that were in this week's worksheets, and I hope you understand everything now and hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye!